local government chairman. So it disgraced everybody, whatever office you occupy, before it goes down to the citizens. The first set of people that will take that bullet are those occupying a position of authority. Maybe you don't know. Look at that guy, handsome guy for that matter. The military, his job is to protect lives. So you insulting him, you abusing him, his job is to protect you. But you are calling him a fool. How could you, an elderly person in power, calling him a fool? You're even trying to remind him that he was a small boy. You're a small boy when I was in primary school. You don't know. Come on. That was an extremely unnecessary display of rudeness and what? Ignorant arrogance by you, an elderly person. That was too bad. Too bad, too unnecessary. Again, that is the common thing in Nigeria. A show of intimidation, oppression, repression, subjugation, and wanting everybody to be subservient because you are occupying an office. But I love that officer. Watch the video. I'm sure you've seen the video. Watch that video. That was an excellent show, excellent display of composure, excellent display of professionalism, excellent display of intelligence. He called him, "You're a fool." And the young man replied, "I am not a fool, sir." That is amazing. He said, and I quote, "I have integrity," meaning he's trying to remind you that his job entails having integrity and respect and regard for himself and for his office, meaning you don't have integrity. What a show of respect, what a show of patience, what a show of tolerance. I salute that guy. I salute that officer. Mr. Wike, Donald Trump insulted everybody in the country. You've not said a word. But look at that young man, whose responsibility, whose duty it is to serve the nation. You're calling him names. I'm sure you're humble now. I'm praying again. And I'm hoping that that guy will be protected. And I know nothing will happen to him. But this is just the beginning of people realizing that you do not have to insult other people. You don't have to step into places if you don't have the rights. In 2012, I have shared this story before, when I worked with the London Olympic Committee and the rest, during the Olympic, the construction of the stadium and the rest, there was a particular day the then Prime Minister of the United Kingdom came to the site, David Cameron. He was not allowed access because he didn't have the right pass. He had to wait in a corner before he could access where somebody like me go in and out, in and out. No, he waited patiently until they made him the right pass. Imagine if that was Professor Salis Wike or Demigod Wike. You tell him that he cannot go in. He would have burnt the whole place. Anyway, this is a lesson for everybody. If you're holding a position, if you're holding an office, that doesn't give you the right to speak to people in any way you like. And as a citizen, whoever you are, whatever you are, you should be able to speak up and challenge whoever that wants to trample on your rights or trample on your human dignity. Simple. Thank you for listening. I salute that officer. God bless you. I owe you a drink.